guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been long time no see, and that's because I was actually quite ill for the past 1.5 weeks. I had a lung infection, a throat infection, and something else as well. So let's just say I was a walking zombie. I really don't know how I came out of it because it was one of the worst I'd ever felt in my life. I've had like kidney infections and things like that in the past, and to celebrate being on my last antibiotic out of all of the antibiotics that I've been having to take, I thought I would do a full fragrance video since you guys have been really wanting me to do one, or as we'd say in the UK, an autumn full fragrance video. And in this video in particular, I wanted to show you guys some jewellery pieces because I think they're absolutely stunning. So this video is actually in collaboration with Louisa, and if you guys don't know who Louisa are, they're a really amazing jewellery company based in the US, and they sell mostly gold-plated jewellery, which is something that I usually go for. I don't really go for costume jewellery anymore. I do like things to have a little bit more longevity, and that's what gold plating does. It gives your pieces a little bit more of a long wearing, more protection, and makes them look absolutely stunning. So Louisa have pretty much everything from super bold statement pieces all the way to super dainty pieces. And if you guys know me well enough, I mean, this is with my fragrance taste anyway, I'm super duper bipolar also in my jewellery taste as well. So I have literally everything from like statement pieces to really fine, like dainty kind of pieces. And they have literally everything from rings, necklaces, earrings, you name it. And I will actually show you which pieces I'm wearing today. So the first piece that I'm wearing is actually this really beautiful snake-like herringbow necklace. I also have on this incredible bracelet. I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but it's almost like a in-between of dainty and statement, if you can see it here. It's really gorgeous. And then just to top it all off, I also have these beautiful double hoop earrings, and they are literally the most comfortable things in the world. I could practically sleep in these and not have a problem whatsoever. And thank you again to Louisa for collaborating with me on this video. And they might also have a November sale, so please keep your eyes wide open, especially if you're a jewellery fanatic like I am. So the first fragrance that I have is a Loewe fragrance, and it's not Nuit. Nuit is too much of a summer fragrance. This is definitely autumn and fall in a bottle, and this is called Cielo Sobre la Plaza de Oriente. I hope that I've done that correctly, as best to my knowledge. So this is an absolutely insanely good fragrance. No one talks about this, which is really such a shame because it's super duper elegant. It's very warm. It's very resinous. It's also quite floral as well. So the main floral notes that you get in here are jasmine and orange blossom. Mainly I get, well, both of them are super duper strong in here. In the beginning, you definitely get more jasmine than anything, and then goes down more into like a juicier, fruitier orange blossom, almost as if you can like smell tangerines, and then goes down into a really resinous, interesting base. So it's very amber heavy. So if you guys love amber, this is an insane amber fragrance. Really beautiful. It also has cacao, which I think, or cocoa, which I think is quite interesting. It kind of gives this really powdery touch to it, whilst making it a little bit more delicious. So overall, it's a amber floral fragrance, perfect for fall, very warm, very mature, beautiful, incredible. That's all I can say about this fragrance. So that is El Cielo Sobre la Plaza de Oriente. Now, sticking with the amber theme, this is Ambre Nuit from Christian Dior. This is from the Privé collection, and oh my lord, this thing, oh, it's so insanely good. I can't even put into words how amazing this is. This is a really beautiful sweet, slightly spicy with the pink pepper, rose, amber fragrance. This is really, really gorgeous. Almost has like a little bit of an ozonic feel, which I think there might be some ambergris in here, like some ethical or some synthetic ambergris, like ambroxan or something like that. But this is absolutely stunning, both on women and for men. The rose in here is very pink, quite uplifting. It really lifts this fragrance out of it being quite a heavy amber fragrance, and it is sweet and slightly spicy. This is absolutely gorgeous for fall. This is, I don't think you could get any better than this, and I think many people talk about it, and for a very, very good reason. So that is Ambre Nuit from Christian Dior. So the next fragrance that I have has become so popular that it's actually sold out on their website, and this is Note Vanille from Martin Micallef. Now this was kindly actually sent to me by Micallef, and the reason being is because they know how much I love all of their fragrances, all of their old school ones as well. You know me, I like the old school ones like Rose Extreme. I have Raw Mango. This one was launched I think in 2007, so this is actually an oldie, but recently it's got quite popular on YouTube. And oh my lord, this is one of the best vanillas out there. It opens up with some citruses, which really brighten up the fragrance, but then more towards the base, you get this really lovely boozy vanilla. It has like cognac and rum. It also almost has like a bit of a chocolatey touch, and I don't know where that's coming from. There might be some cacao in here. I know there's some sandalwood. This is absolutely insane. I think both on women and men this would work really, really well. I've already sprayed it on my skin and I absolutely love it. It goes quite sweet on my skin, which I don't mind. It's definitely very warm, very hugging, perfect for the fall and fall and winter. So if you guys are into that kind of thing, please check it out. I think it's getting republished, restocked on the Micallef website in November. So please keep your eyes out. I also have an affiliate link. I know some of you guys are a little bit funny with affiliate links, but if you want to, you can support me through the affiliate link once it opens or once it gets restocked. So that is Note Vanille by Martin Micallef. So the next fragrance that I have is from Sisley, and this is called Izia La Nuit. Now I was anticipating this fragrance for a little while because, as you guys know, I love Izia. I think it's absolutely insane, especially for the summer with those aldehydes. It's just gorgeous. This one is also really, really gorgeous. This is a sheep fragrance, so it has labdanum, it has patchouli, it has citruses, so it's a little bit more mature smelling, but it has a really lovely sweet jammy rose, and it's super duper elegant, very intense as well with that sweet jammy rose. Has a little bit of spice in the beginning, which I think is coming from the cardamom. So overall, all you need to know about this fragrance, it's a little bit sharp with the citruses because it's a sheep fragrance, but overall it's a rosy, ambery, sweet, amazing, amazing fragrance. This is perfect for the fall. I really can see myself wearing this quite a lot, and I absolutely love the House of Sisley. This really reminds me of Soir d'Orient, which is from the same house, and the only main difference between this one is the fact that it has a little bit more citruses. It's a little bit more on the sour side. So that is Izia La Nuit. So the next fragrance that I have is an oldie but a goodie. If you guys have watched me for quite some time, you know how much I absolutely adore this fragrance. This fragrance is like next level for me, especially in the fall and autumn. This is absolutely incredible. So that is Caban by YSL. Oh, I love it so much. Not a lot of people talk about it, which is a massive, massive shame. I feel like it needs to get much more love than what it's getting at the moment. This is one of the best sandalwood fragrances that you can get in the luxury designer world. This also has tonka, it has rose, it has elemi. So overall, and I've mentioned this in one of my last videos, it kind of has like this coconutty vibe, which I think is the LME mixed with the tonka and sandalwood all in one go, but it's absolutely insane. I think if you're a sandalwood fan and if you know how tonka smells like, it's slightly nutty. I'm very fortunate because somebody from my work was able to bring it in one day and it was such a great experience. So if you're into that, I would definitely suggest this. This is very warm, very mature. Guys seem to really love this. Have no clue why, but they think this is very sexy on a woman. So that is Caban by YSL. So the next fragrance that I have, I'm actually waiting for a massive decant to arrive because this fragrance is so expensive that I'm not sure if I'm willing to shell out the money for it because it's a lot of money. And what I figured out as well is if I bought enough decants to make up the 50 ml, I'm still spending an extra £150 just for the packaging. Just for the packaging. So I'm not sure at this point if I'm willing to buy a full bottle, but this is called Cosmos Flower by Clive Christian. I shall put a picture up here for you guys. This fragrance, if you are a boozy gourmand lover, this is next level. This is absolutely incredible. I'm just going to spray a little bit here just to remind myself. Oh my god, it opens up with a really nice apple note, which I know doesn't sound very appetizing, but you also get rum in here, and then goes down into a really beautiful ambre, rum, vanilla, cocoa, insane fragrance. Also has some floral touches in here as well, but this is very sweet, very like cocooning, very sexy as well. I can imagine this on a date night. This would be an incredible date night fragrance. I don't think a guy would be able to leave you alone if you wore this kind of fragrance. That's how good it is. And I don't say that very often, but this fragrance is just next level. This really reminds me of Black Opium by YSL because it has like, it doesn't have a coffee touch, but it has that really amazing gourmand, sweet, enveloping type of vibe about it. And don't kill me in the comments if you say that Opium is not a good fragrance. You know, I still believe it's a really great everyday fragrance. Guys love it, and this is no exception. So that is Cosmos Flower by Clive Christian. Right, so the next fragrance that I have is one of the best designers I have in my collection. This fragrance, if you know me very well, you know that I absolutely adore it, and for a very good reason. I've loved the original of this fragrance for quite some time. I've always thought that it smells absolutely beautiful, and then when they came out with the Parfum version of this, I went absolutely insane. So this is Black Orchid Parfum, and this is one of the best autumn fall fragrances anyone can have, both male and female. Although this is more of a female targeted video. This is insane, absolutely insane. So it first opens up with patchouli, truffle. It also has rum in here as well, so it has definitely a very boozy aspect to it. Of course there's this like mystery note of black orchid, which doesn't really exist, but gives it a nice floral touch. I think they might have mixed quite a few different floral elements in here. And you know what I've always noticed about black orchid, it kind of has this gingery smell to it. I don't know whether ginger is actually listed in the notes, but I smell ginger always. So it's slightly spicy, very warm, very sweet, boozy, also slightly earthy in the beginning, but that's what I absolutely love about this fragrance. This gives me amazing memories. I absolutely love it, and I think you guys will as well. So that is Black Orchid Parfum. Right, so the next fragrance that I have is from the house of Fragrance DuBois, and this is one of only 2 fragrances that I own from the house, simply because they're quite expensive and simply because I haven't found that many fragrances that I lean towards. Even though I think it's a great house, I think it's a bit hit and miss for me sometimes. So this is called Oud Rose Intense, and this is beautiful. Really, really gorgeous fragrance. So this is predominantly a rose. Oh wow. I always forget how nice this fragrance is until I start smelling it. It's a beautiful jammy rose with geranium, which gives it an extra added sweetness and fruitiness. And then also alongside with this, it also has sandalwood, and it apparently has oud, but I hardly get the oud. To me, this is a rose, sweet jammy rose with sandalwood fragrance with that geranium as well. So definitely predominantly a sandalwood fragrance, absolutely beautiful, very, very sweet and opulent. All of the people that I've ever shown this fragrance to have sprayed around. They really love it. They really do, which I was very surprised about, because normally typical rose oud fragrances can put some people off. But as I said, the oud in here is pretty much silent. So if you're into that, I think you'd absolutely love it. And as you can see, I bought the very small bottle, and the longevity and the projection is pretty good on this. So that is Oud Rose Intense. So lastly, but certainly not least, I have a fragrance from Initio, and it's not Side Effect. I was thinking of actually putting that video into my winter fragrance list because it's still a little bit much for fall and autumn here, I think. So this one is a great replacement. This is Initio Rehab, and this is an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. It has lavender, has some citruses in the top. Oh, it's also not as synthetic smelling as most of the Initios are. This is one thing that I have to be very real with you guys about. I find that a lot of the Initios have this like really weird synthetic kind of note to them, and I don't know what it is, but some of them can really put me off. This, on the other hand, is a bit more creamy. It has sandalwood, it has musk. It also has a really nice sweetness in here, which I'm not sure where that's coming from. Might be vanilla. It's absolutely amazing. Really gorgeous fragrance. The main thing that shouts in this fragrance is definitely the lavender, and this makes it very cozy, chill, quite romantic as well. I think guys pull this really well as much as women do, and it's just perfect for this type of weather. So if you guys are into it, please check it out. I actually got my bottle from PDM UK, and I always recommend all of my English viewers to go to PDM UK because he always has really incredible discounts. So this is incredible. So that is Initio Rehab. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did. As I mentioned at the start of my video, please check out Louisa because honestly they have really insanely good pieces, and I think you'll definitely miss out if you don't purchase one of their pieces. And yeah, I just feel better now that I'm kind of back to health. I feel like I can do more videos. I'm going to do a male targeted video, which is kind of scary to me, but I will do that very soon. I'm also doing my mango fragrance video. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I shall catch you later. Bye guys.